aboard. Activate. Welcome aboard. Activate.
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we have Tumstep against Fargo. Bit of an impromptu last minute stream. A guy called Alex is sponsoring this set. I didn't know it was happening until a couple of hours ago when I made the stream reminder. But we're always happy to see a best of 13 between some top 1v1 players. So best of 13, $50 for the winner of this particular set. It's just a one-off challenge. Welcome everyone in the stream chat. Welcome to everyone. I hope you're having a good night, and I hope we have a continued good night. Oil Rampage Tox Mirror is going to be the first map, apparently. Yeah, I'm not too familiar what the rules are going to be tonight, but it looks like Oil Rampage Tox Mirror is first. Yeah, we have Staz in here as well. He's going to be commentating in Russian, I believe. Best of 13, $50. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Yo, Radix. Yo, Firearm. Yo, Logma. Are you ready from Luton, by the way? Burhan, welcome to you. Housley, Eddie B, Nick Master. 1v1v1. Kenny Jensen. Is that actually the real Kenny Jensen? I wonder. I don't think. Probably it is. Cheese Sandwich, welcome to you as well. Well, GLA Mirror. So, qualification for this month for the World Series. So a lot of players are playing 1v1s, mainly through the Russian ladder. And whoever comes top will be qualifying for the World Series. There's other ways to qualify as well, like through the Revora servers. The top players in Zero will automatically qualify. And then it'll start in September. And the reason I mention that is because Oil Rampage will be one of the maps played in that. Okay, up at the top right with the blue GLA Tox. For the one they call Fargo. All the way down in the bottom left, we have the GLA Tox with the purple. This is Tumstep. Think he's probably favorite to win this. Think he's got quite a good score against Fargo. But Fargo does like his GLA mirrors. Let's see how he gets on. Yeah, this set was sponsored by a guy called Alex. He's a Russian guy. I believe he was going to stream it in Russian, but due to some technical issues, he's not able to do it. So they called me in. And then Staz is now commentating in Russian as well. Yeah, Staz and Tumstep being good mates, I'm sure there will be people saying, oh, but Tumstep is probably on microphone with Staz getting tips. I don't think they will be doing that, and I don't think they need to do that, to be honest. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. If you just joined us, best of 13, it's just kicked off game number 1. I like these two tunnels here from Fargo. Also the same from Tumstep. I think it's pretty standard for that to happen. Fargo's also gone for a bit more an aggressive tunnel here. Fargo cancels it, but there is a rebel inside of that, so he's going to be trying to flush out buildings. Tumstep. Welcome against free parking if he's flying from Luton Airport. How do you get free parking? Okay, Fargo quicker with the third expansion. Tumstep looks like he's quicker with the faraway oils. Tumstep with a second arms dealer and a palace, then into a third supply. Actually, not a third supply. Both players don't have their second supply. Yeah, the annoying thing about this one is if you build it too quick, it does get harassed pretty easily. Vet 2 technical versus Vet 2 technical. Ooh, becomes a Vet 3 technical there for Tumstep. I'm surprised about that, honestly. Looks like Tumstep has started better, I think. He's also got a more aggressive tunnel. He's skilled some workers and he's got a bit more XP. So it looks like a positive start there. But Tumstep, Fargo has not started his palace, whereas Tumstep already has. I really like fast palace on this map. Because it's a map where you've just got such a great economy and you're able to bunker so much. Doing a 2 or 3 arms dealer in a late palace here doesn't seem to pay off, especially in Tox Mirror, where you've got the strong tunnels and strong RPGs. So I think a real fast palace like that is good. I actually really like Tumstep's build order here. Okay, technical harassment now from Fargo. But Fargo's like quite confined just to this area of the map, whereas Tumstep seems to have a bit more control. He's only driving around with technicals, but he's got the vision, he can see what's going on, and he has these 4 tunnels here. But how long will this last? This position? Yo, Ash Q, welcome to you. A bit of a Scorpion engagement here. It's pretty disappointing for Fargo, though, because Tumstep's already on a Scud, or going to be on a Scud soon, whereas Palace only just started really for Fargo. And Fargo's only on 2 arms dealers, so the macro all-round is like way, way, way better for Tumstep. Okay, Fargo pops some more Scorpions. He's coming in to push this away. Everybody has all of their tech buildings, oils, refineries. Can I make the sound effects louder? Ah, yeah, the sound's actually pretty quiet. Sorry about that. I just realized it's not in my game, but on my OBS. The sound is a bit quiet. Because I was playing another game and the game was too loud, so I turned it down on OBS. Now it's back to normal. Thanks for that. Yeah, Tumstep way ahead in XP. He's also going to have this Scud ready very, very soon, and then a second one. So Fargo's going to realize how far behind in tech he is. The Beast says, when are we going to see a battle bus full of TNTs? Delete a CC. Don't think it's worth it, to be honest, the battle bus. You probably see more technicals. If you do 3 technicals, you get like 13 TNTs that can kill a CC. I think a battle bus is quite slow and clunky and expensive compared to technicals, so you're more likely to see it with technicals, I think. Ahmad Radwan, welcome to you. Glad you're back into Zero. That's nice to hear. Okay, so third Scud is going to be built by Tumstep. He's also on buggies. I think he's looking pretty sharp. Tumstep. I think I saw that Fargo lost a Boyka recently. In a challenge. And I think Boyka is quite below Tumstep, so that's why I picked Tumstep as the favorite here. One of the reasons. Yeah, second Scud Storm is already built, and the third one is on the way for Tumstep. Fourth one is on the way as well. Firearms in it doesn't have this oil. Maybe he got that one late or something. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but he seems to have all the oils now, apart from that one's been destroyed. Yeah, I think Tumstep's hugely in control here. I don't think he feels much threat, to be honest, having the Scuds out much sooner. He's also an oil ahead, map control ahead, XP ahead, and that Scud Storm is going to go there. Probably another one's going to go there. At least a major part of Fargo's economy. Fargo Pop makes an appearance. 2 battle buses there. Gamma buses for Tumstep. That is a really good engagement. It's completely free engagement, actually, because the battle buses completely survive. Fargo Pop says Stas. Indeed. Yeah, Tumstep's winning almost every engagement, and he's ahead in every single way. There's always a chance, there's always a fighting chance, but it's going to take, like, the next 10 engagements all have to go Fargo's way to stand a chance, I think, because he's even losing another oil here. Tumstep can even just sacrifice some units to go for this, even if he loses a battle bus, as long as he kills that. Because meanwhile, Tumstep, I don't think, is taking any damage, really, in his base. I think there was a technical here earlier, killing some workers, but that's it. So many buggies here for Tumstep. He's trying to pick off that oil. Did lose 1 or 2 in the process. Rydick says Boyka's getting better again. That's good to see, you know, because I feel like Boyka's dropped off massively in the last, like, a whole 3 years, I think. Since he got a wife and a baby. Because didn't he used to be like 50% always against Fargo, and then for like 3 years solid, he was like losing all the time. Great rule to start with the worst map. Love it. Fargo does like to complain. Blame the map. He's 1, 2, 3, 5 Scud Storms down to 2. He's 2 oils down to 7. Sorry, he's 5 oils versus 7. He's away in every single... He's behind in every single way, behind in XP, behind in everything. Did a bit of a Fargo pop, but it's all the map's fault. Yo, Hank, welcome to you. Yeah, some people also don't like that Oil Rampage is going to be in the World Series. I actually do, and the reason is because let's say there's like 10 to 15 maps in the World Series. Oil Rampage is a one-off unique map. Yes, it's very narrow. Yes, it's very bunkery. Yes, it's got loads of cash, loads of oils. But there's no other map that's quite like Oil Rampage. It just throw normal balance out the window. Tumstep's actually opting for the Scud here. Okay. That is going to kill it as well. The gamma radiation will finish it. Will he get the XP, though? That's interesting. Will he get the XP? And the bounty money for it? Let's see. I think he will, won't he? I never paid attention to that before. I probably have. Just probably didn't register in my brain. Yeah, I personally think it's cool that Oil Rampage is in the World Series. I think there's been so many epic games on this map. It's got to be a contender for the most epic games and epic replays. Yeah, he got the XP for that. That's cool. But yeah, some people don't like it. I get it. I get it. It's a different style of map. You can't use your normal... I don't know, you know, like a map that's really open, like Desolated District, where you can, like, expanding all around the map and coming in from all different angles. You can't quite do all the same stuff. You're a bit more limited on what you can do. Martin Velnar, welcome to you, man. Thank you for your comment. Appreciate it. El Caprul says, I'm from the future. It's going to be 7-0. You might be right. Okay, next Scud is firing, and that is from Tumstep. So that one's going to be deleted as well. Yeah, some people would have gone straight for the oils and just took that one to the face. But some people also prefer to keep these down. How do you fit in this worst map? What does that even mean? Fargo says, did Marikar sponsor this map? Well, I'm pretty sure it's GG, regardless of the moaning. Yeah, nice target in there. No GG, and the Anthrax bomb was on the way. Well played there to Tumstep.
You have been defeated.
Good choice in the end, hitting the skids. 1-0 for Tumstep. Oh, there's the one. Martin says, Dom, do you consider yourself a top 10 player? Right now, probably am in the top 10. G Sandwich says, when's the World Series coming up? I covered that at the start. It's coming up in September. Yeah, you qualify this month in August. Then it'll start September. Probably 2nd of September, I will do the live draw for it. I mean, like the bracket, like putting who will play against who. Is experience different for each building? Yes, it is. Okay, so Fargo wants Vendetta. All right, Tumstep wants in and out. That's where we go inside of the game, get the armies, and then we come out so players have time to think about their strats. Yeah, Battleship Bay in the World Series could have been nice, actually. You're right about that.
You have been defeated.
All right, Demo USA. Think Tumstep likes this. Okay, down in the south with the Gillet Demolition in the purple, this is Tumstep. And then up in the north position with the USA in the blue, this is Fargo. Right, you can't blame the map this time because he chose this Vendetta. I do intend to play a load of 1v1s in preparation for the World Series, by the way. Just, I've got a bit of work stuff to do at the minute, and I've been doing work like yesterday and today on my laptop at home. And I have a meeting on Tuesday, and once all that's done and I can focus purely on one thing, then I'll start playing Zero properly. You know when you're just busy with stuff and you've got other things on your mind? Yeah, once I can clear that, my brain can relax a little bit, I think. Okay, got TNT being prepared by Tumstep. That was actually a tech RPG, I think. Firearm says the live draw won't be on the 2nd of September. We need time for a sign-up topic. Ah, okay, you need to speak to Phoenix about that then, because he's under the belief it will be on the 2nd of September. So maybe do a group or something, so we can talk about that, because I agree with you, what you said there. It needs to be more thought through, I think, by Phoenix. Okay, so it's the classic 1-2... I like to call it a 1-2 punch, like in the boxing, to be honest. It's the distraction with the tech RPG, which is like the jab, and then you come in with the right cross. If you're familiar with boxing, and that was the TNT. The thing that I don't like so much, though, is the fact that he hit the war factory. I mean, yeah, you can even hit the supply of the war factory. Most people... Oh, that's badly messed up. Most people are hitting the supply. We chose to hit the war factory. I think both are good, to be honest. Because hitting the war factory and killing that dropped V keeps the V numbers down. But the economy is stronger. Saying that, though, he's going to have 2 low Chinooks. Maybe... It's coming in with a demo bike. What is that going for exactly? That's got missile defenders in it. That hasn't. That's the one with missile defenders inside of it. Is he going to go for the V? He is. Alright, that's quite a rarity to see that in a high-level game. Yeah, a demo bike without the upgrade against loaded Vs is quite like generally a newbie thing to do, a low-level thing to do. Because the V can just drive away and the demo bike will just die and it won't do the self-explosion thing when you have the demo upgrade. So generally you don't see that, but the fact that Tumstep still managed to hit a V is kind of funny actually. Yeah, nice from Tumstep. Coming in with a TNT. Oh, he's going for the dozer. He's got the dozer and the war factory. It's clinical play there from Tumstep. And Fargo quits out. GG. Well played by Tumstep. Feng Sheng in the chat said game point at question mark. Do you mean match point? Match point is at 6, if that's what you mean. Two days ago, played against Size. 2 bikes didn't manage to kill 1 Gattle, yet kills Vigam back. Very... Oh, the score didn't type again. What's wrong with my keyboard? 2-0. Oh, wow. Oh, it's wrong position, that's why. Wrong position. Wondered why he quit straight out. Yo, Kevin. I'm good, thanks, man. How are you? Okay, so down in the south position now, we have the Gile Demolition for the blue player. This is Fargo. Up at the top, USA for the purple player. This is Tumstep. Did I send Fargo any of my RAM? No. Why? And Kala says Dommy's the kind of guy who pays taxes because he has to. Sadly, I do, and I see the way that the government wastes it every single day. Trust me, if I could avoid it, I would not pay any. Until I was sure they were spending it wisely. So Fargo went for a barracks first. Means his arms dealer will be a few seconds late because he prioritized the barracks over the supply. Fargo with a tunnel on the right, tunnel in the mid, and a worker heading over to the left. A Tumstep behind this is doing a delayed war factory, prioritized getting a fire base out for the left side. Yo, Cam, yo, Shay, welcome to the chat. Do love a demo trap. Love a beacon on a demo trap as well. How many times do you see a beacon on a demo trap and then the player forgets about it and still drives over it anyway? I'm sure Tumstep won't forget here, but sometimes later in the game you might see that. Hey, a few technicals heading out. Are they going to be able to trap this V? Is this a TNT? It's going to have to be, really. Guess the 5 ace. Technical coming in. He does not get even a V. Oh, he does get the V in the end. There's RPGs inside of there. Tumstep decides to stay and fight that. Let's get a low V. Fire base is going to be rebuilt. MD is going to be dropped off. Fargo behind this going for a third supply. Quite a far away supply, though. Fargo trying aggressive worker down the right-hand side. He always tries this. Tumstep building up the V is going to get pretty hard for Fargo if he doesn't do some economic or production damage soon. Technical going to run straight into a firebase and MDs. Tumstep not paying attention just yet. So TNT and an RPG inside it. I don't usually like it being mixed like that. Either go for a TNT or go for a tech RPG. Sometimes you can do 2 RPGs and 3 TNTs in there, like if you're hunting a nuke or something. Hitting the building and hunting some dozers. Generally against the USA, I don't like to mix it. Yeah, Fargo is trying to get in. Here's a TNT on the power. Double arms dealer. Third supply. Is a nice demo trap there, but I think Tumstep's seen it. Combat drop coming in. It's going to distract that tunnel, but there's quite a few technicals and a TNT here. This left side has been cleared. I think the best thing Fargo can do now is engage that and take control of this. That'll force Tumstep back at some point, probably. Because I don't think Fargo should fight that. I think he needs to avoid fighting that head on because he doesn't have enough. Mind you, Tumstep's making Crusaders, though. Fargo needs to be moving close to here. You don't want to be engaging that Crusader. There's a TNT or something coming from Fargo as well. Here's a TNT. They needed one more. Sadly for Fargo. However, though, Fargo's economy at the minute is triple that of Tumstep's. The only problem is this gigantic V army. That's the only problem. AQA says delete the beacon. Okay, I'll delete the beacon. But you do know that the player side isn't affected by that. Tumstep will still see the beacon. It only deletes it for the observer. Yeah, I did that once when Xcal was playing and he complained about it. But he must have had the stream open on another screen to hear me mention it, because in the game it wouldn't have affected it. Yeah, this is where it gets difficult. What is Fargo going to do? Personally, I still think going around the back and going for a base trade is the better thing to do than engaging that. Engaging that right now. Ooh, he's got really close. That was crazy close. If Fargo would have detonated it, it would have killed 2 Vs. What are these TNTs doing? Nothing at the minute. Fargo has quite a few technicals. I still think going around the back and clearing that and forcing Tumstep back would have been the best thing to do. Gen Tool is like a third-party tool that goes over the top of 0 hour. Doesn't cause mismatches or anything like that. It just allows you a few other cool extra features. Like, for example, this little screen here. If I press the insert, you can change the brightness. You can upload your replays to gentool.net/data to prove you're not a map hacker. It's an anti-cheat tool. It allows you to play in widescreen and certain other resolutions. And it also automatically downloads a load of cool maps for you as well. It doesn't cause mismatches, crashes, anything like that. There's no reason why anyone shouldn't have Gen Tool. Every single player should have Gen Tool. Yeah, Fargo's messing this up a bit, in my view. He is killing almost 1 V, though. I think a better way for Fargo to deal with that would have been to bring his technicals around the back and, like, sandwich them in between tunnels, RPGs, and a bunch of technicals. If you were going to fight that, but personally, I think going for the base trade earlier. That's a nice TNT, or was that a demo bike? I don't even know. I think it was a TNT. Oh, he's got the upgrade. That's what he's got. Okay. Fargo just quits.
You have been defeated.
I think Fargo was doing okay up until the decision making and the engagement on those Vs. Yeah, you either needed to engage them Vs really well or go for the base trade instead. Okay, imminent.
You have been defeated.
Why hasn't the score appeared again? Very strange. Why am I stuck here? Okay, super weapon against nuke. Super weapon will play in the south spot. Okay, down in the south position with the purple super weapon. This is Tumstep. Up in the north position with the blue China nuke. This is Fargo. So he's going forward with his dozer. Is he going to try a troop crawler rush, or is he going to try like a forward war factory into Gatlix? I know he sometimes likes to do that. Tumstep is an expert. Yes, correct. I reckon it's going to be War Factory Airfield. I've seen Fargo do this many times. So it'll probably be Gats from there for Fargo, I think. And then the Gatlix will come in and try and pick off the Vs. Where's the drone, though? The drone is here. I think it's 30, not 40. Radix in the chat says, what mouse do I use? I've got a Final Mouse 2 Cape Town, it's called. So it's quite a loaded V. It was a troop crawler first. Gat and a Gatlix is on the way. Is that going to finish? No, not yet. So Tumstep's rushed out the tow upgrade. Fargo controlling the game so far. This Lix has got the Gat upgrade now, but that's a really bad Lix. One of the worst Lixes I've ever seen. And that's held quite easily, to be honest. That was a very bad Lix. Would have been better to go back and find a different angle coming from somewhere else, rather than just to waste everything. Because you could have kept an army here, could have kept him distracted, and then he could have come in from this other side of the Gat. It would have been better to keep your army there. He's just thrown away some expensive stuff there. Yeah, I don't think Fargo's playing his normal level, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really know what that was. It's a 3-minute win for Tumstep, I suppose, is what it was. I think the super weapon is better. Oh, the reason it's not working is because my number pad wasn't working because the number lock was off. Okay, that's why. Zero Evolution isn't played competitive. It's actually General's Evolution. That's what it's called, even though it's got most of the units from 0 hour. Is it played competitively? No. There's some quite good players on it, and if you go on their Discord and play against them, you'll probably lose most of your games, as I did. We'll take a bit of practicing, a bit of spamming to get good on that game against those guys. But I don't know if they have tournaments and stuff like that. It's not as popular as 0 hour, I don't think. Yeah, I think the super weapon is better here than nuke, but I don't think it's totally unwinnable. It's 4-0 so far for Tumstep. This will make it 5-0 if he does win. Up in the north position, this is the purple China nuke. This is Tumstep. Down in the south position with the blue super weapon, this is Fargo. Okay, same build order from Tumstep, but in a different position. He's doing it more in his base. Will be a faster economy because you get 2 perfect supplies rather than this one here. You won't be getting perfect supply there. Just need some decent V micro from Fargo, and I think he should have this one. Okay, Tumstep coming in from the left with a gap. Fargo seems to be aware. Get hiding behind the tank trap. V's struggling to hit it because the tank trap actually... That V's taking a bit of damage. Fargo with the micro attempt here, but is losing a V. He's going to be annoyed about that because actually I thought he played that micro-wise pretty well. Just a bit unfortunate about that tank trap. Yeah, that's going to demoralize him a bit. And it does affect the game a lot now because that guy's able to now get in. Gatlix is here now. Lazelock will come in. I think that Lix is dead, yeah. That Chinook is dying as well, though. Okay, the Gatlix going down is pretty good, but Fargo's going to get harassed from this side now. Fargo's keeping all of his Chinooks alive so far. If we can just get a bit of units out and defend both the left and the right, then it should be a walk in the park. This is like the critical moment. Depends how many Chinooks go down, how many Vs. Yeah, I think honestly so far so good for Fargo. Mainly that Gatlix going down was a massive thing again. And the micro from Tumstep on the MDs could have been a bit better. If you click all the MDs fast, you should be able to kill them all. There is another Gat coming in from the right side, though. Fargo seems to be aware. If you can get a fire base there, or an EMP with that upgrade would be beautiful, but I think he can't afford the EMP with the upgrade at the minute. Another Gat gets stopped. Another V here from Fargo. Quite a few of his Vs, though, are going low. Needs to get them all back up to normal health. Like, from this point, it should get easier. However, Tumstep is on a prop. And that means Overlord's ECM. Nice micro from Tumstep. Yeah, Fargo building up the numbers. He's now pushing out. The first oil has been captured. Second oil has been captured by Tumstep. First Overlord ECM is out. There'll be more coming, I'm sure. With that economy, 2 supplies, 2 oils, you're going to be able to pump Overlord's ECMs all day long. It's Nuke, not China Vanilla, by the way. Red Guard is going to be here too. I like the EMP. There is a disconnection by the looks of things. Looks like Staz. Staz is just observing. He's commentating in Russian. Just vote him out. He's gone. Staz has got a power cut for some reason. I think Staz is in Russia. I wonder if it's linked to the things going on in Russia. Ukraine's in Russia at the minute, isn't it? Or am I thinking too much into it? I don't know where Staz is located. That is a very nice laser lock, and I think Tumstep has just thrown away a bit of an opportunity there. Some Vs are going down as well, but the whole Overlord ECM army has been wiped. Tumstep is getting another oil. Fargo is sending a V there, but is he going to be in time to stop it? I don't think so. Yeah, a bit annoying there for Fargo. That's another $1,000 for Tumstep. Yeah, EMP's around. I think this might be Fargo's game, you know. I think it is. Because those Overlords are going to have a real hard time. There's literally nowhere Overlord's ECMs can push in right now. The only way would be to shut off the power. Carpet Artillery could do that, but he's only got 300 XP. So yeah, I think this is a win here for Fargo. Might give him a bit of confidence that he needs. GG from Tumstep. Any GG from Fargo. I don't think we've seen any GG at all from Fargo. Any games. So 4-1 is the score. Uh, 4-1 is the score. Liquid Gold. We're going to ask him, Staz, how close to Kursk are you? He's probably miles away. Just want to ask. 100 kilometers. It's actually not that far. It's not that far. Stas is probably getting his electricity from the nuclear power plant that Ukraine's just invaded, so it's probably not totally out of the realms of possibility, to be honest. Alright, got some China against GLA. Gonna be quite rough for the China, I think. Yo, Targaryen. Welcome to you. Yeah, nice game today. Well, to be honest, I did spend about an hour today trying to get a free-for-all game, and most of them were laggy, had teamers in it, crashed, bugged out. I mean, I got one game today. China v GLA. Okay, down in the south position, GLA, vanilla for the purple. This is Tumstep. Up in the north position, with the blue, China vanilla, this is Fargo. Yeah, he's going to go for a truck rush here and then a war factory with flamer spam, I think. Generally, though, if that gets shut down quite quick, it can be a loss for the China pretty fast. But if he gets in, crushes some workers, could be good. Looks like no TNT so far. This truck rush might actually get some damage done. Tumstep's actually gone for a base on the right side. Okay, that's pretty smart. If he's predicted the truck rush on the left. I would like to have seen that truck get a little bit more done, honestly. Not convinced it got that much done, but this flamer could kill 2 barracks, or it could put pressure on the war factory if he can get that far. It's at least going to keep this technical busy. There is a helix on the way, and does that have a flamer inside of it? No, it doesn't. Tech RPG is going to hunt this dozer. Doesn't finish it, though. Doesn't finish it. It does now, though. Bit of a shame there for Fargo. Now he's got to be really scared about this one. Okay, looking pretty good, actually, for Fargo. And if he can win this one and make it 4-2, I think he can win the reverse as well. So I think a lot of people will say GLA is stronger here. Yeah, Tumstep's in a lot of trouble. He's got 3 flamers around his base. I don't think he can dish out enough damage to stop all of them. And the Galax comes in. He's done it. He has done it. Very, very nice from Fargo. He's got a lot of experience doing this, actually, from playing Size, I think. Like Tank v GLA against Size. I think I've casted numerous replays of those two. The difference is here is China Vanilla. All of his flamers have been taken out, and the Licks has been taken out. And Tumstep has 3 oils. And the War Factory didn't get taken down. And Fargo now has no units, so is this not yet over? I think it isn't over yet. That flamer I would like to see parked there just to kill the oil. Another flamer coming in, but it's going to be met by a tunnel. I think Tumstep's holding. I think Fargo's throwing this a bit. I'm really surprised that that position didn't get crushed. Lick's not shooting good. GG. I thought Fargo had that. I honestly don't know how Tumstep held it. Wow. Okay. I think the micro just needed to be like 10% better. And Fargo would have had that. And then he probably could have made it for 3. And then it would be a much closer set. But yeah, that one game there did mean a lot. Okay, so down in the south position, still not totally unwinnable for Fargo, but I think it's looking a lot more unlikely since he lost that previous one. Down in the south position, Gillet Vanilla for the blue player. This is Fargo. And up in the north, we have the purple. For the player is the China Vanilla. This is Tumstep. Okay, same truck rush from Tumstep. He's not going to be able to get in, though, because there is a perfect box here. There's a lot of rebels you could crush, though, which could be kind of annoying for Fargo. Plenty of workers running around. It's a war factory in a barracks for Tumstep. I like the fact that he's changed that up. He's making it look like it's going to be a Helix follow-up. But actually, behind that, he's getting the oils. But there are 2 workers over here. If he just puts that back a bit, gets the tunnel there, continue sending that and gets the tunnel there, these could be really annoying positions for Tumstep to deal with later. Any scrap deny? No. I think that rebel needs to go inside of the technical and be dropped off there, maybe. Maybe he plans to use it somewhere else. Yeah, there is a tunnel getting up there. I think this is going to be Fargo's game, but then again, I thought the last game would have been Fargo's game, and I was totally wrong. John in the chat says, why does everybody hate Fargo? I don't think everybody does hate Fargo, actually. I think he does have some fans, but I think he turns a lot of people against him when he just complains a lot. Like, you've seen him complain every single game here so far. He's even complaining today on the forums about the map pool for the World Series. Complains about every decision, every rule set. I think that's the reason why some people dislike him. I don't think everyone hates him. I don't think that's the truth. Okay, nice to know on that oil. That tunnel has been cleared up, but that supply has also been cleared up. And there's a super tech in play. There's a few gats dotted around. Lick's taking some very heavy damage there. I don't know if it'll go down or not. It's going to escape, I think, but it is on fire. Super Tech is there, might go after that though. Is he going to suicide his technical for it though? I don't think it's worth it, but I don't think he realized. He's still locked on the licks though with the quads, but when it's landed like that, I probably would not engage it. Oh, that TNT there could explode. Did it kill 2 quads? Okay, Gaga stopped that. Oil is still not captured by Fargo. But he does have these 2 and the refinery and the artillery platform. Needs to deny that one again. Tumstep does have this one. Double war factory and a bit of a helix spam from Tumstep. I think just killing that oil is best now. Honestly. Fargo wants to go deeper. I'm not sure if that's a good idea because he's going to engage some units. The army of quads is going to get weaker and then the elixirs are going to come in and finish it, I think. But saying that, though, elixirs died on the right. So actually, this push is looking okay. Somerset was distracted on the right. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think, for Fargo. I think once he's in this comfortable position, I think he's okay from here. Yeah, the quads to engage these flamers just need to keep going back and back and back. There's 2 elixirs come in, but I don't think Tumstep will engage. There's too many quads. Yeah, Scorpion's pretty good against dragons, so mixing in a few Scorpions there is a really good call there for Fargo. Fargo still doesn't have this bottom right oil, though. That's why I just don't think he's on his total A game. I think he did take a break. I think he goes back to Lithuania, to be honest. So I think he's been active the last couple of weeks, but I think before that, he's had like a few month break again. I'm sure he goes to Lithuania every year. I think that's where he's from. Okay, Lix doesn't have his bunker ready, so it goes down. Yeah, pretty sure this is Fargo's game. He's going to need to make some serious mistakes to lose this one. GG, Gile wins both times, and it is 5-2. All right, Tiny Tactics. I actually really like this map. All right, we're going to go in, get the armies, and then go out. Gilet Mirror. That's one way that Fargo can come back, although I think he's less familiar with this map, probably than Tumstep. It's definitely one of the newer maps, but it's really, really cool, this map. All right, Tumstep, be right back 1 minute. Yeah, you actually start with 12.5k on this map because you've got a 2.5k crate in your base.
Dommy, why don't skeletons fight each other?
Evan, thanks for the $2, man. Why don't skeletons fight each other? It's going to be because they've got no... It's going to be because they've got no something, but I'm trying to think what. I don't know, Evan. Tell us, enlighten us. Because they got no balls, maybe? Could be an answer, but I'm sure you've got a funnier answer. Okay, over on the left-hand side, we have the blue GLA Vanilla for the player that is Fargo. Then over on the right-hand side, with the purple GLA Vanilla, this is the player we call Tumstep. Yeah, it's a 12.5k map. You've got mines on this map as well. It's called Tiny Tactics, made by a guy called No Mercy. So yeah, you can open with 3 supplies. You've also got like a double supply situation going on here. I think you can collect from both from down here actually, but at least you could probably from the top as well. Yeah, it is a bit of a weird situation, isn't it? Let's have a look. It is unique, and I like unique, you know. We don't have any 12.5k maps. Okay, technical for Fargo there gets 1 rebel. Technical for Tumstep is coming in. Kill some workers. Killed a bunch of them so far. Another technical entering the base of Tumstep. Did he go for a TNT? I think he might have. Something Fargo does like to go for 3 supply TNT. And he has. Arms dealer getting a hit. And if that technical now goes in there and kills all the workers, that will be very, very good for Fargo. Yeah, that's a pretty decent start, I think, for Fargo. Yeah, Fargo just needs to just play good from this point on. Just not make any major mistakes. He's got an extra supply. He's killed the enemy arms dealer. He's got more XP. He's got more technicals, therefore. He is behind in the old oils department, though. But Fargo will see that. That's at least useful knowledge to know that Tumstep's getting it. Big Tech RPG. Whoa. That was a TNT save there from Tumstep. I think he probably would have saved it anyway, actually. But, yeah, nice TNT there from Tumstep. It's kind of equalized what happened to him in the beginning now because he's also got his oils quicker as well. But Fargo is also getting his oils. Extra supply going up here for Fargo, too. If that's a TNT on both oils, that's really good. He gets it as well. Yeah, really good. Fargo's stepping it up, you know. Is stepping it up. Palace being built there as well. Oh, I don't know about an aggressive palace. Like, wouldn't it be a lot safer to build it back here? Because if Tumstep clears that, Palace might die. Yeah, and it's a big risk, you know. I don't think he should be doing that. Palace being built in a much more safe place by Tumstep.
They don't have the guts.
Evan says they don't have the guts. The answer to why skeletons don't fight. See, he's had to cancel that now. Yeah, thanks for the donation. You know what? I prefer because they don't have the balls. But yeah, I knew it would be they don't have the something. Nice joke. But yeah, Fargo. I don't know why you would do that aggressive palace, honestly. Because now he's behind in palace deck after a really good start. Does Fargo even have enough units out? He doesn't have hardly any units out. He's got 3 Scorpions, 1 quad against quite a lot of quads.
Domini, when are we gonna see the crib walk?
Maybe it is the real size, actually. Cheers, size. Appreciate that. When are we going to see the crib walk? Probably never, since I can't really dance, to be honest. Maybe $1,000 donation. We'll whack the webcam out and we'll learn how to do a crib walk on YouTube, maybe. I did wonder if that was the fake size or big size, but it's sort of the real size. Seems like it is the real size, because only he would know that. Yeah, I think Fargo's thrown away some advantage he had here. Tumstep now ahead in XP. He's also got battle busters out. Black market hasn't been started though. TNT failed attempt from Tumstep. That's one thing Fargo's really good at, is protecting his oils. And I suppose the longer the game goes, the more economy he's got. Because he is technically collecting from there. Tumstep's got the middle, but those 2 oils are quite massive. battle bus comes in, suicides itself, but it's going to get quite a lot of scorpions for it. Buggies are already out. Black market going in for Fargo. 2 black markets for Tumstep. Like, Fargo's looking pretty strong here. So imagine he also won the China against GLA, where he very almost had it. The score right now would therefore be 4-3. Right now. And then it looks like he's going to get this, and then suddenly it's 4-4. So I think the set could be a lot closer. Yeah, Buggy's doing quite a good job for Tumstep. He's building quite a lot of markets, actually. Fargo building some as well, but nowhere near the amount Tumstep's building. So Tumstep behind 2 oils, but if he can keep the middle and keep spamming the markets, maybe he can out-income Fargo. Who knows? The artillery platform is doing some good work. It's actually a really good position, like especially when you're attacking with these into like buggies, for example. You can hide behind it. It's a cool little tool on this map. Yeah, Fargo's still collecting from here. He's building a aggressive Scud Storm. I suppose it's quite protected, isn't it? Just wouldn't it be better a lot deeper? 4 markets for Fargo, 5 markets for Fargo. Quite a lot of markets for Tumstep. He's also building a Scud as well. Yeah, quite close, but remember Tumstep's behind 2 oils there. Nice snipe from the Jarman on one of Tumstep's buggies. Quite a lot of buggies now for Fargo too. All the way through this game so far, Fargo's had quite a lot fewer units than Tumstep, but he seems to be kind of equaling it now, finally. Yeah, more and more markets being built by Fargo. Tumstep seems to have kind of leveled off a bit with the old markets. He's now building Scud Storms. Second one is being built. John McKell here for Tumstep. I think they will have to reverse this as well. Because it's, even though it's a mirror, it's left versus right. Spawn positions do make a little bit of a difference too. That's a nice kill on the battle bus there. For both players really, but better for Fargo because he's kept his alive. Not quite. Yeah, Tumstep more control in the middle here. So he's the one putting pressure on Fargo, but Fargo's stealthed a couple of tunnels here, so it makes it a bit harder to push into. First Scud is out for Fargo. Second one being built by the looks of it. Continue buggy engagements. Buggy engagements can become a bit draining, both the players and the observers after a while, because generally it's always a bit of a trade-off. Then one player is forced back a little bit. It's not like a good old-fashioned tank battle where you have to get up close and personal and you have to fully commit. Buggies can go in and out. Even if you lose a few, you drop back behind a tunnel, make a few more. Some steps ahead in XP though. 1 scud up each so far. With more being built. Nice RPGs there from Fargo, just fending this off. Maybe an angry mob wouldn't be such a bad idea. Especially an angry mob from there. Killing that building, then you could like debris clear it and attack through there maybe. CC being built by Fargo, extra scud storm there. Yeah, it's quite close to be honest. Tumstep collected in the middle, Fargo collected on the top mid. But Fargo has 2 oils, Tumstep has none. Oh no, does he have 1? Wait, do you have 1 in your base? No, it's a refinery in your base, isn't it? Three scud storms up now for Tumstep. With a 4th. Tumstep panicking a bit about... Well, maybe not panicking is the word, but he's at least thinking about a possible attack from the top. Yeah, it's a really important part of the map. This is not just for the map control and the pressure on the base that it's going to create later on if Fargo loses his position, but mainly them 2 oils. You need to keep them 2 oils alive as Fargo. If he loses that position, I consider him behind, but if he holds that position, I consider him equal, if not leading a bit, because of them 2 oils. But does Tumstep have more markets now? I don't know. I'm not going to do an exact count. Fargo has cleared out this building with the toxin tractor, which is cool. If you get some RPGs now, put them here and then put them inside that building, can be very, very good. They're going to get in through the front, actually. Four scud storms out for Fargo, 4 for Tumstep. Tumstep trying to put pressure on through the middle, but he's going to lose some buggies for that, actually. Fargo closing the gap with the old XP. Tumstep gaining a bit of ground in the middle. Extra market for Fargo. Fargo Jarman gets found by the enemy Jarman. Yeah, no angry mobs yet. Fargo wants... We will count the markets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 markets, if we include the ones not built yet as well. Fargo's scud is ready as well. Whereas he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 9 for Tumstep as well. Okay, it's exactly the same markets, but Fargo has plus 2 oils. So that's like 3 black markets. However, oils are gone. Did Fargo just fire a scud or... No, maybe it wasn't Fargo's scud. Sorry, maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it was just Tumstep's scud. Yeah, Tumstep got a big XP boost from killing all them tunnels around the oil. That's one weakness for Fargo. When he's building all these tunnels around his oil to protect from TNTs. Maybe when there's an incoming scud, maybe you just sell them tunnels, because otherwise it gives him the oil kill. plus a load of XP for killing tunnels. You get 100 XP for every tunnel you kill. And there was like, what, 3 tunnels-ish? Okay, Fargo building more markets. Tumstep looks like he's just building units and the occasional scud now. Oh wow, that's crazy. Mismatch. Oh my god, Fargo's going to be angry with that, and if that was me, I'd be angry with it too. Let's restart our games. What a really horrible time for a mismatch, man. That was getting really good. That was getting really good. Fargo's not going to have a greater start as that in the next game, I don't think. It has to be a re because it wasn't like 60-40 for anyone anymore. It was kind of 50-50 because those oils got took out. Yeah, that's a real big shame. I'm just going to be right back 1 sec. Okay, I am back. Where is Tumstep? I didn't see that. Apparently Hijacker went over the mines. Okay. Over on the left-hand side, we have the Gilly Vanilla for Fargo for the second time. This is... Fargo. I already said that. This is the blue player Fargo. Over on the right-hand side with the purple player, the Gilly Vanilla. This is Tumstep. Yeah, that last game was Fargo's advantage up until the Scud killed them oils. Then it became more like 50-50, I think. Because then it was Tumstep collected on the mid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. 28. Yeah, Fargo... I mean, it's about 25k there in the middle, and Fargo was collecting out of 30k. So it was slight Fargo's advantage, I think. But XP-wise was Tumstep's advantage. I think Tumstep also had scuds out quicker. Yeah, it is annoying. We have to keep an eye on this map because there are some weird things going on. Like in neutral mines. Yeah, neutral mines. I don't know if that can cause a mismatch. I don't think so. Maybe some of this weird stuff. Gonna be the same strategy from Fargo again. TNT with the 3 supplies. Technical is already here from Tumstep. TNT is going to come in from a different angle this time. Is he going to go straight for the oils? Looks like he is going to go straight for the oils. Could be good, but they are messed up a little bit. Let's go straight for the oils. So that is very good. However, Tumstep has already gone for a second arms dealer. Maybe Fargo's done that tunnel at the top a little bit too far forward because he's going to lose that whole position. We've got some China music on a Julie match. Fargo now going to get his oil, but is Tumstep going to have a massive amount of units and be able to push like straight through the middle and kill this supply or something? Because Fargo in the previous game didn't have enough units out quick enough. I do think it would be good for Fargo to get one of those workers and start building a tunnel. Occupy that is very important, I think. Looks like a Tumstep technical ran into the mines. Fargo's now got both of his oils, so economically he's ahead. Last match was a mismatch, yeah, unfortunately. Fargo killing the workers. Technical for Tumstep. Down the left-hand side. A little bit of damage is done to that. I think that might be a TNT. Fargo's on 3 arms dealers. This tunnel being sold. It's a TNT from Tumstep, and he's now coming in with his quads as well. So Fargo's going to lose this oil position. Shame for Fargo because he, I think he was considered ahead. But is Tumstep going to try and capture these? Not sure what's going on with that technical. There is a worker here for Tumstep. Tumstep is going to try and kill the oils. Fargo just needs to hold, really. He's missed an opportunity getting inside of that bunker, I think. Yeah, that tunnel's going to be built. These oils still in play. I think Fargo will hold that, but that's going to cause some serious problems. And Fargo is losing the top. He just needs to put some RPGs in there, and this position can be challenged later on. But yeah, he's not doing it. Is now, though. Quite a good timing, really. However, maybe not so great timing. Because Tumstep's now challenging Fargo's base. Fargo just needs to hold, though. He has the economy to hold this. He does. Yeah, that tunnel should go down. think Fargo can hold it. He's holding in all positions at the minute. Tumstep only on 2 arms dealers until now. He's making a third. How long is the stream delay? It's like over 2 minutes. 2 minutes 10, something like that. Super Tech might get wasted there by Tumstep. Fargo pushing into a bit of a difficult position here, but he seems to have the numbers. Toxin Tractor coming in for Tumstep. I think this position is lost for Tumstep. I think like in the last game, Fargo has advantage again. He does. But Tumstep is going to fully take over this position now. Fargo's not really paid it that much attention. He could have built a tunnel here for a very long time ago. He did a very, very forward aggressive tunnel there. But Fargo still has control of this. He needs to get a supply here. He's collecting on mid. Fargo deciding to engage this bunker with all of his tanks. He's going to lose a fair few tanks, though. Yeah. Maybe he had to do that to clear it. I don't know. Could not a couple of Toxin Tractors deal with it? Not sure. Okay, buggy's out for Tumstep. Palace being built for Fargo. Not as aggressive, but still a little bit more aggressive than usual. Yeah, plenty of buggies out for Tumstep, and he's done a bit more of a compact base this time, hasn't he? You can almost see everything in his main base on one screen, whereas before it was a bit more spread out. Will that come back to bite him later on if it turns into a giant Scud war again? Could do. I hope we don't see another mismatch. If we do, then there's something probably wrong with this map. If Fargo can kick Tumstep off that, then he has very little going for him, to be honest, Tumstep, because he doesn't have this big oil boost. He doesn't have his refinery, whereas Fargo does have his refinery, actually. It's something we're not paid attention to so far. Tumstep with a lot of buggies. Has control of this building again. Tumstep. Fargo's coming again with the toxin tractor to flush it. He gets it, and now he can put RPGs in from this side. But the buggies for Tumstep coming in. Toxin tractor gets picked off. Building gets occupied. It's going to kill a buggy there. Nope. Buggy escapes. Yeah, I think Fargo's got an advantage. Tumstep's got loads more XP though, but Fargo's just all over the map. Like I say, the only main advantage for Tumstep is that he's got he's probably got a couple more markets and faster tech, and he's got that supply. But if Fargo can kick him off that supply or at least keep harassing it, then I think Tumstep's quite up against it, to be honest. Yeah, Fargo's got slightly fewer markets, no Scud Storm on the way, whereas there's 2 Scud Storms coming for... Oh, 3 Scud Storms for Tumstep. How's he afforded all that? Fargo bringing loads of workers now to the middle. It was around 17 minutes the last game that mismatched. I'm really hoping that it doesn't do that again. Fargo, no cash bounty. Sonic says in the chat. I haven't been paying attention to that, actually. Tumstep is getting the cash bounty. Yeah, more Scuds being built, this time by Fargo. And a black market for Fargo in the corner. But yeah, no cash bounty. That's major, actually. I wasn't paying attention to that for a sec. Is that an owl or is that a China symbol? What is that? Looks like some kind of an owl. Doesn't it look like an owl? Yeah, Fargo got way more map control, map vision, putting pressure on this supply as well. If you can kick Tumstep off this supply, still like, what, nearly 4k there. This supply is going to be cleared. Tumstep's getting pushed back. Tumstep brings his own buggies in, does not get anything over Fargo. Fargo's really good at dotting his markets around and spreading the risk. Like spreading the risk of the palace as well with an aggressive palace that almost cost him the game in the last game. 14 minutes. Sometimes random mismatches can just happen, but I hope it's not this map because I think this is a World Series map as well. And I actually really like it. Really like this. You start with that 2.5k crate, so it means you start with 12.5k in total, which just allows different build orders. You can do a big eco boom with 3 supplies and 2 oils. There's loads of stuff you can do. It's really cool. Could be a beautiful TNT. Only gets 2 buggies. But that's still pretty good, though, for a TNT. It's about equal. I think the TNT is probably slightly cheaper. A few units of Fargo there have fallen to the mines. It's good just to get a worker there early on and just clear the mines. John McKell for Fargo. Wins against the enemy Jarman. Three Scuds up for Tumstep. Is Fargo getting the cash bounty now? He should be, yeah, because he's got the CC now. Tumstep's level 5, though, so Anthrax Bomb, even in the middle, would be beautiful on all of them workers. But it could be on the production, and then sneak attack like in the corner could be beautiful. Yeah, 3 scuds could hurt. He spread the risk of his market, so like, which single point could the scuds hit? I mean, what he could do is like double hit the production, and then also hit the palace with the scuds, and then do a sneak and tox bomb. All of that stuff combined could probably kill Fargo, actually. I think what would be good for Fargo, and what maybe some GLA players need to do more of, is more stingers in the middle to stop the Anthrax bomb. Fargo just outright sells the scud. Tumstep didn't even hit it. Anthrax bomb coming through. Fargo has the toxin tractor ready, so he has kind of thought about this, although he still got hit by the buggies. His buggy still got hit. He might be dead. I don't know where that toxin tractor's gone, honestly. Why did he not contaminate? Or has he left it there on purpose, actually? He could have left it there on purpose, you know. So that Tumstep can't push deeper in. That kind of could be smart. Yeah. I think that's what he's done. He's not cleared it on purpose so that Tumstep has a harder time pushing in. I think that is smart from Fargo. I didn't think of that. I would just automatically be on it trying to clear it. But actually, Tumstep should be taking a bit of damage here. I don't know how they're not taking damage. I think it's just slightly off. It looks over here, but it's actually not. Should Fargo have cleared it in the end, actually? I don't know. Which position would you rather be in right now? Momentum is definitely with Tumstep, but Fargo's economy... Look, he's got 16k, actually. He needs to start building more arms dealers, like ASAP. Like another one there, another one there. Another scud is coming across. Where is that going to be? It's going to be on the production. Yeah, Fargo's base has been gutted from the inside out. That is GG. We just made it 17 minutes as well. Or it mismatched in the previous game. And that's 6-2. Or Tumstep. Yeah, Fargo must be a bit annoyed with himself about that because he started really well, I think. But you see what I mean about having a couple of stingers in the middle to stop the Anthrax? That could have actually won in the game if it had done that, because that Anthrax killed a lot of the buggies. And those buggies maybe could have held. But he also let that sneaky tunnel get in his base. Is there anything else Fargo did there? It was a bit of a mistake, contributed to his loss. I mean, yeah, Fargo just left that top bunker left alive for way too long. He didn't occupy it. It was like a civilian bunker he didn't occupy. He did fight over it and win it back again later on, but he lost a lot of tanks trying to retake it. And his also initial tunnel was like way too far forward, actually. He should have been a little bit more conservative, I think. Considering as well you were going for the TNT on the oils. Okay, so over on the right side, we have Fargo with the blue. GLA Vanilla on Tiny Tactics. He's just got his 2.5k crate there, as you saw. Over on the left-hand side of the purple, GLA Vanilla, this is Tumstep. Are we going to see the same from Fargo? I have a feeling yes. In last game, Fargo lost like 5 buggies and 1 tech on mines. Wow. Fargo mines. Yeah, we've got Staz in here. He's doing the Russian commentary. Tumstep preparing the TNT. Actually, yeah, because you start with a 12.5k, you can do different build orders here. So, yeah, you can afford tunnels, 3 supplies, and a TNT. Yeah, that 2.5k kind of pays for your arms dealer, doesn't it? TNT for Fargo, though, seems to be a lot quicker, if that is it. I mean, imagine he gets the double hit there. Could be beautiful. Moment of truth. Let's see. Tumstep's trying to pick off one TNT. He gets it, and it survives because it's been repaired as well. Maybe a bit predictable if you do it 3 times in a row. Fargo's picking off workers, though. He's done his tunnel a little bit far forward again, like, and not occupied this building. But a lot of those workers have been harassed. Oh, I completely missed that one. Tumstep's done the reverse build order on him. Just TNT'd them oils. I was so focused over here, missed it. Yeah, I do like the TNT on the oils from the start. It's because you have the money for it. Because the extra 2.5k. If Fargo's good at expanding to an extra supply very quick. Nobody with a tunnel in the middle just yet. Yeah, if Fargo loses this one, it is match point. So Tumstep will win the set, $50. Okay, explosive barrels there kill some workers. Got technicals for Fargo coming in. But is that a TNT? It is. Is he going to get an oil still? No, he does not get it. Does not get it. Tumstep saves it. Yeah, I think Fargo's probably feeling some pain. This technical's also going to get picked off. He is collecting still on the middle. But these are just being a bit of a nuisance. Like, Fargo probably wants to concentrate on doing something else, but he's now going to have to focus on defending against a couple of random technicals. At least Fargo has quite a few units out, but Tumstep started his palace sooner once again. And that TNT is going to be stopped. Tumstep pushing out to middle a little bit. There's a few random technicals still in the base of Fargo, but they're being wasted. Yeah, the only thing is that Tumstep's going to get buggies again faster. He's going to get scuds faster, markets faster. It just snowballs from there. Again. Maybe Fargo's doing the 3 arms dealer thing because he's the 2 oils behind. He doesn't want to play a longer game, but Tumstep still played out that longer game, didn't he? And still managed to win. Is that a TNT again? Is he going for one of the arms dealers? He might be going for one of the arms dealers and then just trying to overwhelm Tumstep. There is a small chance, I think. Yeah, there is. Fargo will at least see the palace is ready, and there's a market here as well. I think destroying those explosive barrels is good because you kill all the workers. So yeah, Tumstep's currently only on 1 arms dealer, so Fargo has the chance to get in a bit of momentum. I think you just keep pushing at all costs now. You just keep going. You have to. You've got no choice. Your oil's behind, palace behind. Tumstep's done this sneaky tunnel again. So Fargo's on so many timers. This supply getting stopped is one of them. Surprise says, what is the Discord? My Discord link is in the description. Just look down a couple of links and you'll see it. Just click it. Yeah, I think Fargo just has to go like balls out all the way straight through the middle of the map now and kill Tumstep. That's his main chance to win here, I think. Otherwise, he's going to get picked off by buses, buggies, Jean and Kel. A Scorpion push begins now deep into Tumstep space. Buggies are already out though. Quite a few RPGs here as well. Tumstep will sacrifice a few of his tier 1 units to hold these back for a second. But Jean Kel's here now too. Random micro there from Tumstep. This supply is going to be rebuilt at the top for Fargo. Battle bus is out, but once again the micro is a bit off. Fargo should be focusing on that battle bus, not this rebel. Regardless, battle bus still goes down. It is 3 arms dealers for Fargo. But he needs to keep the momentum though. He needs the next wave like now. Like a massive wave. But I'm not sure it's... not sure the massive wave exists. It's because he's gone for Palace as well. Yeah, Fargo's going to be struck by the same strategy in the previous game. Tumstep loses a battle bus. Gains this bunker though. It's killing a few tanks. Fargo wants to take the fight though. That supply might be a bit ambitious because Jean Michel could just pop from there and just harass it all day long. Oh, that worker couldn't build that tunnel, so he's walked all the way back and died here, I think. He actually couldn't get through because he's blocked himself with the tunnel. He's GLA vanilla, so I think having a sneaky tunnel there, just stealthed, could be kind of good. Fargo's collecting in middle, collecting on the top, but behind 2 oils. In the short term, you know, I actually prefer the 2 supplies. But I don't think it's that bad of a situation economically for Fargo. Of course, if the game goes super long, then yes. Refinery not captured for both players. TNT on one of the markets by Fargo. Ooh, we guess a TNT from the back there as well. A battle bus for Tumstep, picking off the workers. Fargo with the same strategy again, trying to clear this building. Fargo gains control. Battle bus survives to Tumstep. Fargo needs the buggy ammo upgrade. Also needs every advantage you can get, really, like, including that refinery. Just needs to put a rebel over there, but I think he's so focused on hyper-aggression that he's probably slipped his mind, and Tumstep also slipped his mind. Is he getting the bounty money? Need to pay attention to that. Don't think he is. Nah, he's not getting the bounty money once again, Fargo. So that's a huge error. For 1,000 XP and 75, he's not been getting the bounty money. Which is so much cash. Yeah, that Jarman might just block the buggies a little bit here. I think that's what he's trying to do. Fargo sending more workers to the mid now. He's only collected on 2 workers there. This tunnel still hasn't been utilized by Tumstep. Yeah, just needs to pop 1 worker here and he can finish that tunnel. Like, imagine you start building tunnels like here and here. You could pick off markets for free, perhaps. Yeah, Tumstep and more buggies, and he is picking off these tunnels. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets for Fargo, and then we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Tumstep. But plus he's got the 2 oils. But Fargo's collecting on the 2 extra mid supplies. So actually, with them 2 extra mid supplies, again, I think Fargo might be like economically even. Fargo's got 2 extra supplies, but Tumstep's got 2 extra markers and 2 extra oils. The problem for Fargo will come when those supplies dry up, though. That is the issue. But that one's got 18k left. Extra tunnel there for Tumstep protecting this oil. Scud storms started. Yeah, Scud storms are always much quicker for Tumstep. I think Fargo, is he still not getting the bounty money? I think he's not. He's totally off his game because that's so much money wasted. So that does economically put Tumstep ahead. Tumstep's probably noticed it as well. Fargo's just lost loads of buggies. Yeah, I think the cash bounty both games might have cost Fargo the game. Yeah, he's still not getting it even now. Tumstep's almost level 5. It's just looking so much better for Tumstep. He's also got a Scud up first. He's building an additional one. He's building additional markets. It's looking so much better for Tumstep, and he's still got this sneaky tunnel. I don't know if he's just forgotten about it. I think he has. Because that would be beautiful now, just picking off a few markets. Putting pressure on. Here comes the Anthrax Bomb, and if those buggies don't move, might be an instant quit. Oh. Yeah, Fargo's got to be raging inside now. Yeah, very deep Anthrax Bomb. It's certainly not looking good for Fargo. 2 Scud Storms up now for Tumstep. Tumstep's finally remembered. And this is going to be GG. I don't think Fargo's going to continue beyond that point. He's going to be like, what the hell? What is this in my base? Yeah, Tumstep's just the better player tonight. Has Fargo even seen this? I don't even think he's seen it. He's now seen it. It's just way too late. It's not even from a sneak attack. It's from that tunnel that's been there since the very beginning. That also hurt or killed Fargo in the previous game. And no GG. Fargo has been defeated. GG's.
You have been defeated.
GG's well played. 7-2 for Tumstep. So the guy who predicted 7-0 in the beginning, almost there, but 7-2. Fargo was able to get himself on the scoreboard. But, like, if Fargo had got bounty money both of those times, both of those games, and if he'd have won that China VGLA, which he very almost won, in my view, then it could have been a very, very close set. I just think it's tiny details here and there. So I think Fargo's probably not on his A game, whereas I think Tumstep is on his A game because he beat Marikar 6-1 or 7-1 the other day. I know he lost against Excal recently, like 7-0. But that's Excal, but everyone else, Tumstep is doing very, very well against it. Yeah, GG. Well played there to Tumstep. $50 sponsored by Alex. It was this set. And yeah, we're going to end the stream there. So GG. Cheers to everyone that joined. Hopefully you enjoyed those games. We had one mismatch, but we had quite a few good battles. We had a bit of oil rampage in there. Tiny Tactics was good. And yeah, a little bit of spice, a little bit of drama. No GGs from Fargo, I think, the entire set. I think that's the norm now. I think everyone's used to that. Right then, GGs, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you very, very soon.